Go ahead.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match of the High School eSports League of Legends. My name is Alan, also known as Guilo, and I'm joined.
And joined by me. My name is Lily, also known as Silver Queen.
And today we have an interesting game against Jonesboro High School. We're currently trying to make sure that everyone is all set to go, and then we will go ahead and get started.
And do you want to let them know what two teams are playing today?
I said we got. Oh man, Jonesboro
The
High
team
School.
names.
Oh, the team names.
Yes.
I'm not familiar. Are we still Dorian's dad, or are
I
we?
think they might have changed
Oh, we
their name.
changed.
But
Let's see.
Jonesboro High School their team name is America's Best Chance. And Siloam Springs might still be Doran's dad, but I think they changed their team name.
It's quite sad.
Possible.
I really liked the double D's. But so basically, to explain how this works, we're going to see champions being picked for both sides, and then we're going to see a round of bans. There will be a 3-minute pause
bans
timer.
and then picked, but yeah.
So we have a Vayne ban coming from Siloam, and a Yi ban from Jonesboro.
These first three picks on either side, first three bans on either side should be fairly fast, as these teams have scouted the other side and are probably just going to be knocking down those champions that they don't want their enemy being really comfortable with. Two bans for jungle.
Yes, so now we do see the Kane ban coming in. Kane is a fan favorite of spicy microbread, so seeing that ban is really going to have to switch the attention and focus here. Seeing the Warwick ban come in is interesting, though, because now we have three. Oh, the Vladimir! No!
That is Capricorn's Siloam Springs High School's main for mid lane, so we will not be seeing Vladimir this game, unfortunately. It's always good. It's always entertaining when he plays Vladimir.
Watching Capricorn play as Vladimir is one of the most entertaining things, because you have to understand, this being the high school esports, you see anyone ranked from iron all the way to gold from here. Capricorn usually in the bronze silver area can play as a diamond with Vladimir.
Yeah, Vladimir is that one pick. I'm surprised they didn't first ban him and then ban the other two jugglers. Yeah. I think every game that I've watched, except maybe one or two, has seen a Vladimir banned in the first three bans. So we already have our two top laners picked here.
Which is interesting, because we were looking at the champions before, and I thought that there was going to be a Mordekaiser picked on the counter ban. But it seems that Siloam has gone for Mordekaiser as their first pick. Usually it's set. And so seeing Darius come in as a counter for Mordekaiser is really, really interesting. Having Jax in as well. Oh, I know what this is.
Jax gonna be their jungler?
Yes. So we got Jax in jungle, and we got Amumu.
Against Amumu. It's really interesting that they're just picking like top versus top, jungle versus jungle.
Well, at this point, we're going to see, yes.
Rel support.
It is the stuns. So we have the Mordekaiser pull, we have Amumu pull and stun, we have Rel pull and stun.
Are they just building a team full of CC?
I think so. This is going to have to be, it's going to be Zoe. This is going to be a full CC game.
That'll be really interesting who they pick as their mid and ADC.
So we're
Like three could
probably.
be a coincidence, but if we have two more
Oh yeah,
champions,
yeah.
right?
So we're looking for Jin. Jin would be an amazing CC,
They might ban
ADC
him
champion.
though, because they haven't picked their ADC.
That's true.
MF. Okay.
Misfortune.
Gotta love
So
MF.
misfortune is actually a ban on FYKS Kyle.
Hmm.
Leona. Okay, so it is
They
banning some
really want to ban
CC
out the enemy
champions.
CC here.
Yeah. Oh
This is
man, this is gonna be good.
interesting.
Yeah.
They just can't. If the enemy, that is, I think, one of the most frustrating things in any league game is having to play and trying to go into a fight and just not being able to move. They banned
Whoa!
Jin.
The Jin gets banned as well. Okay, so we have
Ooh,
okay, I'm pretty sure the MF was a panic ban. They were on 0 seconds and had to pick something. But
yeah,
Leona, Veigar, and Jin are all CC champions.
yeah.
Caitlyn
Okay,
traps. Okay. So
but
we
we gotta
are.
see who they pick as mid and who Siloam Springs picks as mid
Oh,
and
we got to see
ADC.
a Blitzcrank support.
Rel is the support.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah,
I have been seeing Rel played mid lane, so I'm a little
that
tossed
would
up.
be interesting. Jinx. Jinx is traps too. Bottom lane is just gonna be
Yes.
scattered with traps. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it's gonna be crawling through the Vietnamese fields, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
So
you're
many
not gonna be
booby
able to
traps.
move. Even with just the two people in bottom, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere. Are they gonna pick mid? More CC.
More
More
CC
CC.
and the Nautilus.
Oh, this is gonna be so
Oh
exciting.
my goodness.
Wait, Jax jumps on you and does a
Uh,
stun. Zoe
Yes.
has the sleepy trouble bubble. Caitlyn,
Yes.
damn.
Okay.
These this is gonna be like a game. This is gonna feel like Earth, where it's a game of dodgeball, and you're just trying to dodge the enemy's stuns and roots and silences. Like
Okay.
this is nuts. I'm so
So
excited for this game.
so this is where it all kind of falls apart though.
Hmm.
Siloam has the stronger team comp for two reasons. In the jungle, when playing Jax, a Mumu is a very, very, very strong counter.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean they did pick Amumu after Jax was locked in, so
right. Jax has the ability to jump on you and get that stun in. However, if a Mumu is able to latch on early,
he's a
hit
longer
hit.
range stun.
Yes, and
Yeah.
because of that, Amumu can initiate the fight, get in that damage early on, and have his abilities go into refresh while Jax is still trying to get himself together.
Yeah, that's gonna be a real problem too the if they don't have if Red Side here doesn't have their jungle and the anime jungle warded, Mumu's just gonna shoot his stun out from a bush, like the one in top river, like mid lane, bottom river, those bushes really close to lane. Mumu's gonna be hopefully in those if they don't have vision and just popping out that stun. And whew.
So in bottom, also Xylem also has the advantage here. Caitlyn is very good early game, levels 1 to 4 against Jinx. But after that, and as soon as Jinx starts moving towards attack speed, Jinx has the clear advantage moving between levels 4 and 8 before we start seeing that first full item. So
Mhm.
the one
Caitlyn
thing that
needs to
I'm
make use of her range early level.
Yes. The Nautilus is going to have to focus Jinx because as Rel can just easily get in between them, tank that damage, and then the entire initiate is completely wasted. Um,
Mhm.
I am interested in top though, Mordekaiser Darius,
Oh,
because
this is gonna be such a
if
good game.
as if Darius gets the edge, that's it. Darius is going to snowball. If Mordekaiser gets the edge, that's it. Mordekaiser is going to snowball. it's not going to be, it's going to be back and forth until it isn't, and then there will never be a chance to recover again.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about the Pantheon Zoe matchup?
So
Because like Pantheon's gonna have the health and might have the damage later game, but like beginning during farming, like Zoe's gonna have her auto attacks are ranged. She's ranged abilities.
so the
She's gonna be
interesting
a lot
thing with
squishier.
Pantheon is Pantheon has a shield that allows him to block projectiles, um, which might be why they've chosen the Pantheon against the Zoe. However, the Pantheon block ability does not block against Zoe's bubble.
Yeah. Mm.
It only protects against her Q, her empowered Q.
Hmm.
Um, so that might be why they've decided to go Pantheon, because of that extra shielding. But
Yeah, but I mean Zoe's Q is up maybe 2, 3 times before that shield is back up, so
right, Capricorn is going to have to really take it slow, take it easy, and make sure that he's not overextending if he wants to do well against that Zoe.
yeah, I think if he can stay even on farm for the first half of the game, he's going to be so important in team fights. I mean, I just started playing Pantheon, and being able to start a team fight by just jumping on them and just stunning them, and your team just kills them, like it can pull one person out of a fight really easily.
Mhm. But you know,
This is just
spicy
going to be an interesting
microbread.
game.
Look at this, M7 on a Mumu with 31,000 score. That is absolutely insane. To
That
get
is
the
nuts.
bare minimum of M7 is 29,500.
Wow.
So this man did it as like almost the
Yeah.
quickest you could possibly do it. Oh.
Yeah.
this,
So
this is
yeah,
amazing.
it's looking like by just looking at masteries here, we have mastery 4 on the Pantheon, Jinx, and Durrell. So champions that they are clearly a little comfortable with. Again, that mastery 7 on the Mumu. We should be seeing some good stuns coming out and some good roots from him. But I mean, mastery 6 on Jax is that's still fairly close when it
Oh,
comes to
absolutely.
the masteries on these teams. And that Zoe does have a mastery advantage on the Pantheon, but we will see.
Okay.
It's a very exciting game. That
We're here in the lobby. Oh, here we go. Champions should be popping up, and here they are. So for game one, because they'll actually flip sides, we'll always pay attention to bottom first. So we'll be focusing on Siloam for game one, and then game two we'll be focusing on um, Jonesboro.
I'm just gonna have to get your stream loaded up because mine is even more delayed than yours. That is okay. Alrighty, let me just get my stuff sorted out.
Okay, nobody is touching anything. Nobody's touching anything. Look at this. No one's pushing. Already, Jonesboro has some good vision down here, making sure they're not pushing in on the blue.
And I think nobody wants to risk that level 1 death. I feel like I've been doing it in a handful of my games, doing a full 5-man invade. But I mean, that's low tier norms games. You don't want
I
to
mean,
be
but
doing
that's the thing.
that.
This game is heavy CC. We can start seeing
Hmm.
some CC or crowd control into 8+ seconds.
Yeah, especially if they can layer their abilities on, it's going to be pretty nuts.
So
Yeah, if I was just going to say if they had done like an early invade, depending on what people had upgraded, if you even had like an early invade in the bottom jungle, like you could easily have had been stunned by Pantheon, grabbed by a Mumu, or like grabbed by Nautilus, bubbled by Zoe. Like there's just so much CC on both of these teams. Let's get
so
the
we were interested on how
scoreboard up
Pantheon
as
was
well.
doing, and already we see that Pantheon is doing. I mean, not only has he kept his wave up, nice stuns there.
Yeah, I think that Drowsy is more just get him off, but that
Ooh.
spear does hit. Get the can get the
Yep.
scoreboard up so you can keep an eye on some CS there.
Yeah,
Pantheon's
so
ahead
already
already.
Pantheon at 15-7. Bottom is neck and neck 11-10, 3 and 3. In top lane, however, we see the Darius pulling ahead 15-7.
It'll be
So,
interesting if we see top lane get really ahead on one side and then we see mid getting ahead on the other side. See if that'll be able to even out.
uh-oh.
Mordekaiser taking a
Ah,
lot of damage, but we do have a Mumu coming in, and
Mumu's coming in. This
that's a
tower hit.
stun. That is a
Oh,
stun.
the
Oh,
first blood!
wow. Darius did burn a flash, so I mean, if Amumu can get a kill here,
Oh,
oh, just missed it.
and his red is going to go away. That
Mm-hmm.
was an incredible play. There's
That's a
going to be a
Mordekaiser
TP.
teleport coming in, though. So, I mean, he'll still have to clear this wave before he can do anything, but I mean, Mordekaiser's down a teleport and Darius is down a flash, so Mordekaiser might be able to get the next kill on top lane.
But that's the thing. That's the number one fear. With Darius 24 CS up with the kill. I mean, look at this. He already got Heartbound X.
Yeah, he
Granting
backed
some
immediately
movement
just to get
speed.
that health, and he's going to be able to clear those waves a lot faster. We do see Jax coming up on mid, though. We might want to shoot over there. Looking for a gank. Pantheon doesn't have vision in that bush, so he's going to be able to come out.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't
just
get the
jumps on.
stun off.
Should be able to just walk away with that, but he's not going to be able to get that
Oh.
farm.
Ooh, this might be a kill, though.
That might be Ignite.
Oh! Oh,
Wow, very
it is!
nice. Very nice job on Pantheon. Yeah, the being able to jump on and just stun him and shield is really great. Pantheon really gets to pick when he wants to go in and when he wants to just back out and block that damage.
Absolutely, and that's already level 6 from Pantheon here. First
Yeah.
person to reach level 6.
I mean, even before the Darius up top lane.
Yeah.
Zoe should have the back very soon, though, if she isn't already, but
Let's see. We might see a gank in here. Oh!
that was wow, okay. I
Rel
don't
goes in
think
for
they'll
the
be able to get a
flash.
kill off of that, but I think they're just trying to push that lane just to try and get some priority. How's the CS looking? Bottom lane.
So CS in bottom lane, it's 24-34. So,
All right.
oh, but it's not
What?
going to matter here.
Rel is tanky, but if she's already low, she might die. He needs to
Another
back
stun
up and
comes
maybe
in.
just, yeah. The range, I mean, Caitlyn had no mana there, but even just the range on her auto attacks is really showing how she can just still poke, even
Absolutely.
if she's low on mana. So,
Pantheon still hasn't backed yet. He is going to try and milk this lane for all it's worth.
yeah, he's had the lane pushed up, I think, for most of this. And so there's really no need for him to back right now. I mean, he's more than half health, full mana. And as long as he can keep farming until farming gets really difficult.
Oh,
Oh, we missed that.
and
And that's gonna be
oh, no way!
wow. We can go back. Do you want to go back in the replay a little bit and just watch those 2 kills over again?
Yeah, let's take a quick look back at that.
Yeah.
So we see the stuns coming in from
Yeah, that
Rel.
stun from Rel, that engage. They're both so low, but Pantheon can't. Double
Nautilus, yeah.
flash, Nautilus flash, and Jinx flash. That's wow, that's great. Yeah, let's go back to where we were, but that was really, really good double kill that bottom lane. Oh,
So, oh,
seeing some action mid.
and the
They should
stun.
be able to get that.
Oh, but he's gonna. Oh, maybe. Holy
Wow.
cow!
That is I thought here's the thing is I thought that Zoe, like I knew she was gonna get hit by tower, but I thought they'd be able to trade.
Oh my
Speaking of
gosh.
trading, what happened
Yeah,
top
hold
lane?
on.
What is going on this
Let's go
game?
top lane. Okay, under
Oh, he was
turret.
already low.
Yeah,
But look, they're just gonna trade. Wow.
and that means
Wow.
Amumu's
What
gonna
is
get that turret plate.
game? Yeah. Gotta go live. This game is nuts.
And
We're less than 10 minutes in and it's 5-2.
oh,
I do not usually see this many kills this early on.
the thing is, it all depends on the strategy here. Most of the time in these CC matches, people are much too timid to go into the fights. But seeing as first blood be taken, I mean, this is never a thing. There should never
Yeah,
be a
I
reason why he's
think
checking blue.
I mean, he's just gonna walk right through that vision and not clear it. Why didn't he clear it? There he goes.
No, he's gonna see it.
But yeah, I think that because First Blood happened so early on, people didn't want to be as timid anymore because if First Blood doesn't happen until like 10 minutes in, you're still playing really, really safe. You're trying to get a little bit of poke, you're trying to farm as much CS as possible. But they said First Blood happened. Let's just jump
Yeah,
on them with our
full
CC.
send it.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like the only person that isn't level 6 yet is Jax. So he is a little behind.
Well,
Let's
that's
just
the
see
thing.
the items.
Let's go over some stats real quick. In top lane, it is a nightmare.
Wow.
Oh, Pantheon's
That's a
gonna come
Pantheon
in.
ult, though. Pantheon has
Oh,
items. He has 2 kills. He should be able to get
oh,
this
and that's gonna.
Darius. Wow. Deleted. Jeez.
71 CS to 25, 3 and 2 and 1 and 3.
Here's
42
the
CS
thing.
versus 63 CS, 45 CS versus 59, 49 versus 70. The CS game is very strong for Siloam.
Yeah, I mean, except for top. But if Pantheon keeps coming top and Amumu keeps coming top, they're going to be able to just keep shutting down Darius, and he's not going to be able to get much of a lead. Wow. Okay. We're going to need to go back.
Oh, that's going to be. Oh,
we're going to need to go back on that. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like Rel isn't going to get killed, but let's back up and watch that kill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, more of that Rel CC, but I mean...
yes.
Oh, they were so pushed up, and Jax just came in.
Yeah.
And that's an ult from, ult from Caitlyn. Yeah, wow.
So this is, when we're going over some of the champions and we're looking at, okay.
Go back to live as well.
We are. And when we look at, the differences in each champion, we said Amumu is very good against Jax. However, we haven't seen any jungle encounters between Amumu and Jax.
Speaking of jungle, we got 3 on Rift Herald, I think.
Yes, we do.
That's going to be easy.
Down.
Rift Herald. Amumu has double buff, like.
The match up top, we said if one was going to get ahead, it was going to snowball, which seems to be the case as Darius already has a full item. He's got Stride Breaker. Meanwhile, like Leeching Leer,
That's like half
um,
an item.
which
I
is
mean, like
half an item.
2/3 of an item. But yeah, I think if those 2 kills on Darius, though, I think should stop him from snowballing too hard right
You mean
now.
the 2 deaths on
Yeah,
Darius?
sorry, the 2 kills that Siloam got on that Darius should slow him down, hopefully. But I mean, if he's able to snowball, like we haven't seen a team fight yet. We've only seen, lane fights, a gank or two. But
Dragon is up. There's
I
no
was just
vision
about to mention,
whatsoever.
yeah.
That's definitely going to be a push there.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Siloam Springs is winning the vision game right now. They have their own jungle cleared to make sure that Jax isn't stealing any camps. And they have vision
They might
close
have
to
more
objectives, but not
they might have more wards down, but they're by no means winning the vision game. The
they
point of
have had though.
the point here is vision is already on Dragon. There's no vision other than making sure that they don't come down and gank. Which
Yeah, this
already
is a
that may
six
not even be
person
worth it.
that
That's gonna be
wow.
oh
This Moo alts.
the Amumu ult. That's gonna be
Wow.
a
It's gonna be a double. And Darius was able to kill Mordekaiser top while that was happening as well.
so we see the drop here, and we're gonna definitely see this tower get some plates
Yeah, they're
taken
dropping
down.
that. We got a minute, less than a minute until plates are over, so they're just trying to make sure they get that bonus cash in the bank. Top lane though, while that double kill was happening, Darius was able to secure another kill on Mordekaiser. But they're just gonna come up and take this Drake. First Drake
Right.
of the game.
So that's the thing. As soon as Rift was able to go down, defense had to go up. That was a free dragon right there.
Mm-hmm.
But now we see Pantheon pushing way far. Pantheon is level 11 right now.
That is
The
nuts.
next person behind is level 10 at
Which is the
Darius.
Darius, yeah. So 2 levels ahead of his laner, the Zoe.
Zoe also doesn't have a full item yet, having
Mm-hmm.
lost chapter. This is
Pantheon
very
could have. I was
interesting.
gonna say Pantheon doesn't have a full item either, but he for sure has the money with 4
Oh,
kills.
oh yeah. Yeah, let's
And we
take
have
a look
2
at
bounties
Pantheon
going
real
on.
quick. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Pantheon. Yeah, he's backing now. We should see an
Yeah.
item pop up
Oh,
in
we're
a
gonna
minute.
see.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's
there it
there we
is.
go.
Full eclipse.
Oh, lethality. Yeah, but this Mordekaiser is getting bullied top, but the
Yep.
Zoe's getting bullied mid, so it's really, really interesting here. Let's see bottom lane. Bottom lane does have the level advantage on blue side.
They also
The
have the
Jinx and the
CS
Rel.
advantage.
Mm-hmm. And if you bring up the scoreboard again, I think the Nautilus has the kill. Like the Caitlyn doesn't have it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we
Go
just
back
saw
and see that.
another
Yeah.
kill here.
And I believe that was a solo kill too, so I'm pretty sure Darius is just diving 2 levels ahead. Maybe double the health.
Oh
So
no!
he ulted under tower.
And then he left. He left the protection of the tower.
Oh. Yeah.
Alt under tower and lose the protection. So that means that that's going to be top. That's no. Where's first turret going? Oh, first turret's going top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just does a lot of damage. Yeah. That's a big wave that's going to be pushing. Trying to find where this next kill is.
And here we go.
Bottom.
So coming in. And Destroyer Burn is going to get caught out here.
Yeah, that alt. And Jax went to game him, but he's already dead. It is unfortunate. unfortunate. Rel can get really tanky, but I don't think she's quite at that point yet where she should be diving in when the Nautilus and the Caitlyn are still at pretty high health.
Nautilus only has 2 items, which is Kindle Gem and Plated Steel Caps. Rel has Aegis, Plated Steel Caps, Kindle Gem. I mean, full Bulwark too.
Mm-hmm. He just
This was
missed the Jinx kill.
under turret. Decided that Pantheon is really what's going to dominate this game.
Yeah.
Him being ahead 5-0 right now is such a huge advantage.
What would
I mean,
be, yeah, I was gonna
look
say
at the
what would be,
gold right now, 27,000 to
oh yeah,
24,000. It's a full item. And with
what
Pantheon
I want
only
to
stacking
see.
up kills, we're going to see some huge contention starting to go into these jungle fights.
What I want to see is Pantheon right now has a mighty bounty, not quite the highest yet, but he has a bounty. It'll be really interesting if Darius can get the shutdown on Pantheon. What that money is gonna, because I mean, if Pantheon gets another kill or two, he's gonna be up to 1,000 gold kill when he dies.
Well, the thing is, in this position right now, just looking at items,
Oh, we gotta fight mid.
yeah, we might see that, but I
Pantheon and
think,
Darius.
but
That
that's the
shield
thing.
blocks so
The
much damage.
the shield also blocks the Darius spin. And so
Ooh.
the thing is, Pantheon has such the advantage over Darius that even if Darius has an extra half item, Pantheon still wins that fight.
It's going to be a matter of who else is there to help.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
do see, so it looks like, just bring the scoreboard back up again. Yeah, so Darius and the Jax were on Rift Herald while Pantheon was pushing mid, so they were able to secure Rift Heralds. That's one for each team, but it looks like we're really setting up for Drake here. This is a heavy setup, lots of wards, setting up way before it comes up. Scuttle Crab, so it'll be interesting to see.
So
If
because
they're
of
going to
that
start right
link and
away.
because of that ward, Nautilus already knows that Caitlyn is
Yeah.
right here. And so they're going to pull it out of
Yeah.
pit, make sure it's over their speed.
Yeah, unfortunately, Amumu is still, he's just reaching mid. So,
Oh, it
are they
might
going
be
to be
able to
able
get
to
stolen. No, it's not. Jinx is able to get a kill, though.
Jinx is able to get a kill.
And just
They
like
should
that,
be able to get a
Pantheon
second, maybe
was
even a
able to
third.
stay alive. Amumu picks up a kill. That's going to be a double kill for Jinx. And they're going to back up.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, they got a Drake, but they got 3 deaths as well. And so, like, that Drake wasn't Soul Point or anything. It wasn't Elder. So, was that worth it? Was that Drake worth it?
The thing is, Jonesboro doesn't know what the capabilities of Pantheon is. They know that he's strong, they know that he's tough, but until they were able to get into that team fight, they had no idea what he was capable of.
Yeah.
Getting into that team fight, they're able to say, Pantheon was able to survive 4 of us attacking him at the same time.
Yeah.
And so because of that, maybe we should be a little bit more careful in our choices here, when to go in.
I would not be surprised if they did targeted. Actually, I'm going to hold that.
We're already going to see 2 more kills here.
That is,
and it's because
5
Pantheon's going to
versus
come
2.
in.
There is nothing you can do about that. They're going to be able to get that tower. That long range route from Amumu is so frustrating. Oh. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if next game they did 2 jungle target bans. They banned Kayn and they banned Yi. It'll be interesting to see if they maybe stick with those bans or try and do 2 bans on the mid laner and ban out the Vladimir and the Pantheon.
Well, they're going to have to if they even want to have a chance of winning at this point. It's 16-7 to 35. This is a 7,000 gold difference, and they have free Baron at this point. So not
right,
only,
like what, a minute after Baron came up, yeah.
Yeah.
21-minute Baron is pretty good.
So yeah, already a 9,000, 8,500 gold difference. Here's the thing: Pantheon 6-0-2, Amumu 4-0-3.
Even the Jinx 5-1-4. Like,
Now, I mean, Jinx did have a shutdown, so they're gonna, yeah, okay. So they're gonna make a move in bot lane, but
I
it's
think
not
that
gonna
was
be able to get a
expiring.
turret.
I think
Right.
that Rift Herald was expiring. I don't think that was it's more of just try and get half a tower rather than let it expire in your inventory. I think that's what that was. But look, 4 of the mid, they're just gonna barrel down.
Which they can. They have the power.
Mm-hmm.
This game is finished unless something miraculous happens, and it has to come from the Nautilus. Here's the thing: Nautilus has such a great ability with his ult and the pull. This is timid. This is putting down. Okay, and
Because they're under
timid.
their own tower, but yeah, no.
Yeah, Pantheon's gonna
Siloam is
come in here. There's
and
the Rel's
Siloam was
coming
just
in. That's a
targeting that
Moo.
tower. Tower, 2 deaths. Jinx
Oh
could get a third. Ah, but she's drowsy.
no, Jinx
Wow.
is gone, but Pantheon is gonna come in and clean this up real quick. There's so much CC here.
Zoe's gonna go down too. That was a good kill on Jinx by Zoe. That was great use of her abilities, but unfortunately she went down as well.
Yeah, and
See, Darius would have been really great to have there.
the Darius couldn't have done anything. Darius is not a ranged champion at this
I
point.
don't I don't think they would have fully won that fight if Darius was there, but I do think that they would have had less casualties.
With Pantheon and the ability to block Darius's attacks at this point, they could have done the exact same thing. The only thing that Darius provides at this point is a pull underneath the turret.
Yeah,
But if they can already dive turret and get the kills,
that's
then
fair.
it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
8-0-4. We have
Jeez.
Sterix, Gauge, Mercury Treads, Eclipse, and we got 2 cloth armors as well.
Is he gonna be able to get away with his back though? Look at Pantheon. Oh yeah, no, he got it.
Oh yeah, Pantheon's gone.
Oh, because he had Baron buff. I was like, I saw
Yeah,
I saw Jax coming towards and I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean Pantheon could have taken it, probably.
this is the not so great one right here. Backing right here is inviting them.
See, here's the thing though. Like Mordekaiser is pushing top. Blue team does not need this dragon. They'll be able to push red off of it, but like they have super minion pushing mid lane.
The thing is, it's a matter of what is the benefit here. They're already ahead, and so while Mordekaiser can push top and force a back here, that's
Yeah,
a
I mean
free
more
Drake.
cooldown reduction and a free kill.
Right.
So
With the supers already pushing in, they know that they have to stay in base. Instead of going into base where the supers are already and forcing a fight in there, just get a free Drake.
yeah.
That's another
No,
turret down here.
yeah, they are so smart by just traveling in a pack because you can't. I mean, Mordekaiser's gonna die off in top
Yeah.
lane, but that's still.
The thing is,
Even if the
Mordekaiser,
top
yeah.
laners are out of the picture, they still win this 4v4.
And that's going to be,
Yeah.
oh, Amumu picked that up.
I think Mumu used
Amumu
the
burn.
ignite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not ignite. Mumu doesn't have ignite.
So this was the thing. It is Caitlyn's going to be really good early game, as we saw, but unfortunately, attack speed Jinx. Just the
Also,
amount of
Caitlyn just didn't
damage.
get ahead in those first few levels. She was behind like level 2 or 3.
Yep. And this
Like trying to
game,
keep early like Darius is having to teleport. Oh no, he teleported
no,
out.
the teleport was canceled.
Wow. Cause
That's going to
yeah,
be
cause
game.
Mumu and Mordekaiser went.
Yep. Game
Wow.
1.
20, just under 26 minutes.
So it's a
Game one.
12,000 gold difference, 9 turrets to 2. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at some
Hmm.
statistics.
Might have to
Yep.
restream
All right.
thing.
So let's take a look real quick. Undefeated on Pantheon and Amumu. But this is where it boils down right here.
Let's look at that damage
14,000
chart first. Yeah,
damage.
let's look at that
Yeah.
damage chart.
So 14,000 damage on Pantheon, 13,000 to Darius. They were the two that were kind of neck and neck. Caitlyn, 4,000. Not enough. Certainly not 13,000 that
Yeah, I mean,
Siloam had.
hit the graphs. Let's just see. Yeah, wow.
So,
That is interesting. Let's look at the
um,
CS too. That's because that's
CS
early.
was so in Siloam's favor that it's,
Yeah,
you know, the the vision score here. We have Pantheon 14,
Zoe 2.
Mordekaiser 17, Rel 51.
I
Rel
mean,
had
the game was only 26 minutes. Like, I don't think you can get much higher on vision score.
well, 51 is an insane amount because
Hmm.
you're looking at, okay, support Zoe 2. You 2 CS, or I'm sorry, 2 vision score isn't even
I mean,
close.
you gotta compare the Rel to the Nautilus, but it's still she still has more than double when it comes to
Right.
vision score.
Yeah. 24 to 51. We have 2 to 14, 9 to
Hmm.
26. The only one that was remotely close was top, 17 and 21.
Hmm.
Um,
What I think that we're gonna have to really see these teams at their comps. I mean, Siloam Springs is obviously just gonna want to do what they just did. Um, but we're gonna have to see a very different pick and ban.
so this is the
Jonesboro
goal.
is gonna have to try and maybe just try something else because whew.
So this is the gold earned from the match. And looking
Mhm.
at it, we see that we have 3 people for Siloam above 10,000. Pantheon, who went undefeated. We also had a Mumu that went undefeated. Jinx, though, 10,567.
I think she
The
only had one
she
death
had
though,
she had 2 deaths.
too.
The only person that was able to
Get
past
up there.
10,000 for Jonesboro was Darius top lane. Like I said, if Darius is going to get ahead, he's going to get ahead and start
Hmm.
snowballing. If Mordekaiser got ahead, he was going to snowball. Darius got ahead, he snowballed. He was the number one person for the team.
Hmm.
This, however, is where it gets interesting.
It's
So
taken.
this is damage taken. So this is in the fights. Here are the champions that are taking damage. And what is the big thing here? If you notice, the damage taken between Darius and Mordekaiser was neck and neck. Amumu and Jax, neck and neck. But this right here is how you can see that Zoe was not impactful in the full of the team fights, only taking 6,000 damage versus the Pantheon's 11,000. Pantheon was in on all the fights. He was able to level up super early, and because
I
of
mean,
that,
also Pantheon just has more health. He's just more health to be able to take damage. Zoe's
that's
super
true.
squishy early compared to Pant.
So let's get into game 2 here.
I don't need an invite, by the way. I'm just watching from your stream. So I will be good. I'll just join anyways. I'm very excited for this pick and ban. It's going to be so different. Or it should be. I'm going to go AFK for a quick minute while we get this stuff sorted out.
All right. And here we go, the first bands. Now, for Siloam, keeping the same bands works. The only bands that we might see differentiate is a ban on Darius. But realistically, we're not going to see any changes from Siloam. They did very well their first game, and so they expect to do very well their second game by kind of controlling the same amount of power. Now, we do see Pantheon ban coming in first. We all knew that was going to happen. Pantheon, number one threat. We definitely can't have that anymore. Jonesboro says they have to go. Now, the other ban, Jinx. Jinx, way too powerful. We did not expect the Jinx build to overpower us in bottom lane. That's got to go. And the Vayne pick, once again, a Mumu. Yeah, so this is the exact same. They're saying, okay, maybe we were a little unsure of the bans the first time. We definitely saw that Pantheon, Jinx, and a Mumu, both of the champions that went undefeated, are an issue. They need to go. However, because they were not able to ban Kayn, because they were not able to ban Vladimir, we see the Kayn being picked.
I am back, and I am surprised that they didn't they banned that Jinx. It was really powerful, but I feel like they maybe should have used that to get a stronger, like maybe even the Vlad ban in.
The
Or
thing
just
is,
see that.
looking at the raw damage, though, Jinx was a champion with over 10,000 damage.
She was, yeah.
With Jinx at such a power level, even though it wasn't kills, it was also a ton of assists as well. And so they
Yeah.
basically said, all right, Jinx is not something that
Jinx
we're
was helping
comfortable.
too much in those fights.
Right. Jinx is not something we're comfortable playing against, and so we're just going to get her off the table. Oh,
Rise and Wukong.
yes. Okay.
Rel, locking in Rel again,
And we're going
and
to
that's
see
gonna be
the
the Vlad, right?
Vladimir. Yeah.
I don't know why they're hovering. You just pick it. Yeah.
So Kayn, very strong in jungle. Vladimir
And
is going to
Vladimir,
be
man.
amazing to watch him play. I'm looking for another Dash champion here. Yes, Akali.
Ooh.
So they've said, okay, CC, definitely not the strategy here. We're going to
I
go
mean,
with
not against the
dashes.
other CC.
Right. So we got Rise, which has a dash. We have Wukong, which has the split, and we
The
have
clone, yeah.
Ari.
Which has the alt dash. Interesting to see who they pick. We have ADC in top. Ooh, banning out Samira. Samira
So
recently got a to ally minions or champions, which was a really, I personally didn't like it, but it did make her a little bit easier to play against.
we're probably going to see another ban here that incorporates the blocking of something.
Mm-hmm.
We got Pantheon, which blocks Zaya, which
Zaya,
becomes
who goes
untargetable.
intargetable. Yeah,
Yes,
on her
okay.
alt.
So
Interesting.
makes sense. After all, we want dashes and we want to have shock champions. So now the question is, okay, Leona as a ban, they probably weren't going to go Leona on this. It's
I
probably
think
going
they
to be
just
like
don't want to play
Pike.
against Leona.
That's fair. So Jonesboro is probably going to go Pike or another shock support. Okay, so
She's
Kaisa,
got
which is going to
speed.
be ADC, so that's going to be the shock ADC. So we have Shock mid, Wukong, which is going to be Jung. Oh no,
Wukong Jungle?
Rise. That might be Ari support, Kaisa
You,
bottom, Rise mid,
I don't think
Wukong
it's gonna be
jungle.
Ari's support. You think?
Well, it's definitely not going to be Wukong support. Now they might decide to go Ari top.
That would
Orn.
be interesting.
Orn is an interesting pick. Xerath. Oh, okay.
Xerath's got to be the support, right?
Yes. Yep, it's Kaisa, Xerath, Ari mid, Wukong jungle, Rise top.
Interesting.
Xerath does not have dashes, but Xerath, because he can do his ult at such a
Yeah, it's
large
long
distance
range.
away, it is okay.
I feel like we have all red icons on one side and all blue icons on the other. Just with the champs, but yeah, this will be interesting.
So, predictions. For Kane and Wukong, even ground. There's nothing there that points to one way or the other. Kane is a shock jungler as well. Wukong is a shock jungler, so to see
Yeah,
him
that's
paired
just going to
against
decide on who gets kills and who
right.
stays higher in farm.
Vladimir versus Ari. Vladimir wins that every single day, every single week, every single year.
Well, I
Um,
mean, with Capricorn on Vlad,
well,
like he wins.
even if you put somebody else on Vladimir, Vladimir's ability to become untargetable completely removes Ari's
Charm.
charm. And so the whole point of Ari, which is to charm, throw out the snowball, let it come back, and then use your last ability for the kill,
Yeah,
is completely useless now because
because
all
if
Vladimir
Vlad
has
goes
to do
untargetable on either
then
of those, so you're not getting your combo in.
right, and that's it. Um, Kaisa versus Misfortune, usually because of the amount of shock, Kaisa usually wins out over that. The only thing where it gets more interesting is Rel. Rel is really going to be the deciding factor here because if Rel is able to get the stuns off on Kaisa, it's
And
going to be a
MS ult
huge
kills him.
right. It's going to be a huge advantage for Misfortune. Xerath has to do one thing this entire game, and it is make sure that Rel is hit over and over and over and
Yeah,
over
Rel
again.
needs to be low on health so she can't go in.
So the how Rel works is if she's in her tank mode, she has reduced movement speed. If
Mhm.
she takes off her tank mode, she has increased movement speed.
When she's like on her mount on the horse.
Correct. If Xerath is in her tank ability, able to keep plugging away at her, she's going to have to remain in the tank phase, which is going to have to keep her at a very slow speed. That will allow the Shock ADC, Kaisa, to freely move around.
Mm-hmm.
In top lane, Ornn and Ryze is very interesting. Ryze has the ability to get a lot of damage early on. Now, Ornn does have the pseudo ranged attack, which is split the earth, but realistically, Ryze can win that on the condition that Ornn does not catch up in CS.
Mm-hmm.
Ornn can choose when to back because he can technically get items out of the shot.
Lane. Yeah.
And right. So Rise has to A, make sure that the wave isn't pushed too far where he can't control it, and B, he needs to make sure that Ornn is stuck in lane. The only reason you would want to keep Ornn in lane is so that he can't back for health. As long as you
Yes.
can do that, then you'll have that initial advantage over him. So we're just taking a second and moving to the actual game screen right now. And let's take a look. So we already see Kane M7, Vladimir M7, Misfortune M6, Rel M4. Jonesboro is going to have a very, very tough time. Now, with the high school esports League of Legends tournaments, there are always going to be new players that want to experience in this level of play. That's why we see newer accounts that are level 19, like Unbanned, 87, 33, and 91. Um, seeing Rookie here at 232. Once you start getting higher than about 150, that's when you can start seeing consistent play here.
Mm-hmm.
Atlas on Orn, he's one of the newer folks at 28, but everyone else for Siloam, 167, 208, 140, 128. These are players that are comfortable in their play styles and are working together very well. Seeing the newer players come in, there is going to be some issues and mistakes that are made that just over the course of time are going to be hammered out so that we won't see
Mm-hmm.
those again. One of the things is super early game when we are looking at vision score. Yes, there was a lot of wards placed around the map, but they did not have vision priority. The really it was Capricorn on Pantheon that was able to say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to nail the Darius in top lane. Okay, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
come down and I'm going to put in a ton of support here in the bottom that was able to kind of disregard this river vision.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like they did not switch sides, but we should be keeping an eye on
Right. So we'll be looking at
red team or red
top
side.
lane here. Yep. Now, here's the thing. In every single game that I've commentated at least, whenever Siloam has won their first game, they've always done an invade. Now, they're not doing
They
an invade.
aren't.
um, in every single one of those invades, they always are the ones that have gotten first blood. Them
I'm
not
playing it
doing the
safe.
invade is playing it very safe. They are unsure where Wukong is going. They are unsure what the plan is here. This ward right here is completely useless. The reason being, you have Zareth right here. He's going to put a ward here. This ward means nothing because this ward is allowing you to see who's passing through this point. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things that can be changed. So you might want to take this ward and throw it on the other side of this wall. This ward can pick up this edge right here. However, you can pass right up through here and come around the side.
Yeah.
So
So it
that's just
looks
one.
like we're having both the junglers here star on bottom side. So it'll be interesting to see um, just kind of how that plays out with both of them starting bottom and both of our bottom lane duos coming to lane a little bit late. So there shouldn't be too much of a CS difference just to start off. But yeah, I mean, if Rel can dodge Xerath's abilities, she should have the upper hand. I mean, and Xerath support does work, but it's not giving you the shields and maybe heals that you might want from a more traditional support.
Right.
Yeah, and that's them hitting level 2 first.
Yeah. So that's the point. Zareth as a support does not give shields. It does not heal. There is a stun and there is damage, and that's why he has to really put in the effort to start doing damage. Chilling in the back here doesn't do anything. Hitting the minions here doesn't do anything. He's got to really focus on at least trying to do something to one of them.
Wukong might be trying to come around, but I mean, they do have a ward in that bush. They should see him
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, and they back off of lane. So They'll know. They should know that they have that warded.
So let's just take a look 3 minutes in. Early CS. Kane, 24-12.
That's
Even
because
CS in
Wukong was
bottom.
seen bottom, so yeah.
Vladimir, 19-8. But we also, I mean, there we go. And
Yeah,
there.
we watched that. That charm wouldn't have hit him anyways, but if it was going to, he could have just come out of it anyways, so that's
Uh-oh.
gonna be a Kane gank top. He's rooted,
Yep, but it's
and
going
they're
to be a.
not gonna go for the tower dive. I mean, they're only level 4, so not a smart idea right away, but Wukong is on the top side of the map. Might see a little bit of Wukong and Kane action going on by the top red buff.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
and miss first blood. You gotta go back.
Yep. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that Xerath was just pushed a little too far up. And I'm glad that goes on to the MF and not the rel. Always frustrating when support takes first blood.
Yeah, so we're gonna see this happen a lot, but realistically, they don't want to fight each other at this point.
Yeah.
So Micro will just get out of there. Misfortune purchasing Noon Quiver gives that attack damage and attack speed, which is really
I
going to
mean,
be
that's
helpful.
ideal. I mean, ideal first back on an ADC is getting that noon quiver. So
Right.
ideal. You get boots too, but I mean, for 5 minutes in, that's great. Yeah, so it looks like Drake up, so it'll be interesting to see. Neither team has vision on Drake, but it'll be interesting to see who goes for those objectives first. We do
No,
have the Kane on the bottom side of the map, but
nobody right now is going to go for Drake. It's much too early. Everyone is still trying to focus on getting
well,
CS.
yeah, not right now, but which team starts to prioritize objectives first? But, yeah, and then just another missed charm, unfortunately. Kane is over by Drake, but it looks like he might just be going
He's just
for
grabbing Scuttle.
some vision. Yeah. Top lane. Let's have a look at the CS again and just items.
So we have,
Rise is so far ahead on top.
yeah, Rise being in the position of being able to do stuff at range, 42-14. However, Kane,
Understandable.
43-24, 48-26. The only real close CS is right here in bottom, 33-28.
And
And
with
we do
Kane coming
see
in, that should be. It's going to be
that's
a
going to be a
flash.
kill.
And that is actually. That fight took all 4 summoners from both the Kais and the Xerath. Heal and flashed on the Kaisa used, and the flash and ignite on the Xerath used. So they can. This is an easy Drake
Yeah.
because they just got that kill bottom, or not that kill, but they burned all those spells.
Well, once they get the, lane priority, go for objectives. And this was a very good play for Spicy to go in and get that. I mean, plus 4% attack damage and ability power. If you're already up 2-0 and about 1,000 gold, this is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. A little bit of. Let's see what's going on bottom. Looks like there's a tiny bit of commotion going on there. Xerath was pushed up a little, and Rel is just able to jump on top of that Kaisa.
Yeah,
And
that's
Rel is
Kaisa
actually going to pick
now.
up a pill.
So I do want to take a look.
Kaisa now has Noon Quiver. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting to
okay,
see.
that's what I thought. Wukong doesn't have a jungle item.
No, they've used the jungle item. how the new
with
jungle
with,
item
with the new
works
update.
is
Yes, yes. So
yeah, so they've
with the
both gone through their jungle items already.
right, super early to do so. In 8 minutes doing that.
I mean, they've
Yeah,
both gone through it. Yeah.
Kane doesn't have it either.
I
So so
it's not a physical item.
Kane having the smites early, and it is an item.
They both
It's
have their blue they both have their blue smite. So they've both consumed their jungle item.
right. It's interesting.
Kane hasn't backed yet. Oh, we're gonna see another kill bottom.
No, we're not. They're
Oh,
way too far away under
yeah.
turret, and that's actually Kane going to be executed. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to get
Wukong's gonna
executed
come
to
off of
blue.
that. Looks like Wukong tried to start Rift, but at level 5, I don't know if he can solo it without getting really, really low. But Rise is gonna come down and help out with that.
With his duplicates, he can solo that because he can split off and
Yeah, my worry was
Shelly
more
will.
of the Kane coming. That
Okay.
is a lot of kills. Let's go back and look at that. So that Rel is actually pushing behind their tower. And that MF is going to, yeah, Rel taking the majority of the damage
Oh,
there. But, I mean, Xerath is just so vulnerable when he's ulting. It got the kill on the Rel, but MF was able to pick up that kill as well. Got Wukong waiting mid here. See if anything happens. Oh,
pulls the charm, but
Ari was,
vision was
yeah,
already
he can
called.
just go. Mm-hmm. So,
Gale force
a
from
little
MF.
bit of, yeah. Pull up the items.
So the
Oh,
we have level 5 jungle right now, level 8 mid lane. And here's the thing, if you're looking at the actual levels, the fact that Wukong is so far behind, he's the only person right now that isn't level 6. Taking a
mm-hmm.
look at, you know, what's going on
I mean,
here.
it's, yeah, it's that farm difference,
Yeah.
really. And
So we
wow,
got
okay, 2 different
K-
kills on 2 different parts of the map. Let's
Kale got caught out here, and we did see a kill down here as well.
see.
So Ari is in this weird position where Lost Chapter, Doran's Ring.
I mean, has what, half the CS of the Vlad?
Yeah, 47 to 96 right now.
Got that MF pinging Drake, so it looks like they are gonna go for that after she backs. Let's get the items back up. I want to look at what
The thing
MF
is,
has
MF
going.
already has Gale Force. And with it
Yeah,
being a full item, I mean 40 to 83 CS,
she's
3-0 and
yeah.
3.
I mean, she's also really close to her boots too. Like she has both parts of the boots, so she's just waiting on that. But I mean, she's had refillable potions and she has those control wards, so that's why she doesn't have those full boots right now. And with Kane coming bottom,
Rel's going
you
to go in.
might
There's a
see
flash.
that's an ult from Rel used, but it looks like we're not going to be able to get any kills out of that unless Kane does
No.
some crazy tower diving, but it's going to have to back up out of that. That is Xerath ults.
Yup. Dash here, though.
But
He'll get away.
let's see. And it looks like Siloam Springs again is going to have that lane priority bottom as Drake is up. Rise has been able to really keep this Ornn at bay, though, just with all the range he has over him.
Right. The thing is, if they knew that Wukong wasn't up here because there's vision, they definitely would have gone and done Dragon. But
Yeah.
basically, they said, "Nah, we'll just hold off for now. Go ahead and grab some plates, and then we'll
Wait
come
for
back."
Kayn to come in, you know?
Right. But already at this
Look at
point,
mid. Kayn might be trying to get
at this
Ahri.
point, last game, it was about a 2,000 gold difference. This is at a 3,000 gold difference. The score was 5-2. This is 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
Kayn is way up here.
Yeah, he was trying to go for Ahri, I think. Just seeing the little icons on the map.
Kayn is lucky to get out
Yeah,
of there.
Kayn is going to have to back if he wants to. Yeah, he's going to have to go ahead and back and not be able to do Drake right away.
Yeah, Dash comes in.
MF.
Oh!
Oh, just,
Oh, she
yeah.
got it. There's one.
That
Not
is
quite
so
two, but
close to the
Rel's going
second.
to
Yeah,
go
but Rel's
through.
going in. They're going in. Yeah. Gonna take a lot of tower hits, but still stay alive. Wukong might try and come in, but I mean, Kai'Sa has to back.
Wukong's only going to be here for tower defense.
Yeah, he's just trying to make sure they don't get that tower.
Right.
They're going to get it, but not yet.
Yeah, I mean, no vision in the river, no vision on Drake. Vision contested up top. This is a very much just a push forward, push hard, and try and get work done. 100. Okay,
More than double now.
146 CS to 55. Huge. Full item Luden's Tempest, and we're actually going to see. Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He's going to have to wait a while for this lane to get pushed up, but
Atlas is playing it very safe.
he knows if he doesn't see Rise, it's a problem. Oh, and
right
he just
there.
went forward. That was such unfortunate timing. And a missed ult.
Oh! No, but that's going to be it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rise just has that range.
Oh, the BM. The thumbs up.
And a kill. A lot of action mid.
Yup, Swain's going to go ahead and take a kill here.
Vladimir. Not Swain.
Yeah, Vladimir.
Both vampire-esque champs. Spooky guys. They should be able to get bottom lane, should be able to get this tower.
No, wave clear right now is huge. I do want to
Rise got a
go
kill
back
on Kayn. Yeah,
real quick though.
See that top lane?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that was so close though.
Afterburn. That's rough.
Wow. I mean, yeah, now he has that level advantage. Let's see party and bottom. Let's see if they're gonna start a party in bottom. I'm curious, you know, like that tower's low, like they got Drake. I'm so surprised that they're not getting Drake right now. They're really prioritizing the lanes, but
there's 8 and 4. There's no real purpose to go and get Cloud. Cloud, the only thing it does.
It's Ocean.
Is that Ocean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Ocean.
Ocean's good. Health regen, man.
Don't need health regen if you're not dying so much, I guess.
I mean, that's fair, but wow, first turret and it's gonna be a kill.
Yep, Rel's gonna pick it up.
How many kills does Rel have? Bring up the scoreboard.
Vladimir is going to take out mid as well, and there's going to be a collapse here.
Yeah, see, Rel's got as many kills as the MF. Like,
I mean,
so
realistically, in this game, it's okay.
well, yeah. It's I just find it funny when the support has on par kills with the ADC. Yeah, and like they had that bottom tower, so I mean they got Drake because they're like, we don't have to worry about that tower anymore.
Mid tower's also gone.
Yeah, fight
So
top lane as well. But Rise is
with
gonna get that tower and he's gonna get that kill now that Orin can't stand her his tower.
but we're still at a nearly 5,000 gold difference.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. We're gonna see two players really show if they have what it takes, which is Rise in top lane, 4-0-0, 178 CS, and we're gonna see if Kyle on Misfortune can really pull in the damage so that they can go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
take out. You know,
What I what I am surprised about is that Kane is a comfort pick for Spicy, but he hasn't gotten a kill yet. He's died, he's gotten some assists, but I thought that that would be a lot stronger. Like he's ahead on CS, but he hasn't made any crazy plays quite yet.
no, he doesn't quite have all of the items needed. He's
Mhm.
really got to go ahead and grab an item for ability haste in order to start really popping off and getting across those walls.
Mhm.
Um, Wukong, however, Divine Sunderer, that 20 ability haste coming in. Prowler's Claw gives lethality, which is really important when going for a Kane build. However, just needs a little bit more.
Mhm. I mean, and just a repeat of last game where bottom tower is taken
Oh,
from Jonesboro.
uh,
Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, I was gonna say repeat of last game where bottom tower is taken from Jonesboro, but they're able to get top tower advantage. So, but I mean, having a fed ADC and support is a lot more important, I think, than having fed top laner. Rel just walking up and scaring them. She can. But now we do have Baron up now. Last game they had a 21-minute Baron. So they haven't been focusing objectives that much this game, but it'll be interesting to see if they try and go for another fast Baron.
they won't be able to do that. Last game they were able to do that because Pantheon was able to go both top and bottom and make sure that the lane priority was there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Vladimir does not have that kind of cross map jumping capabilities.
That's
Um,
fair.
and so it's going to be a while. My guess is we're going to be looking around 25, 26 minutes before Baron gets done.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
great shot.
Yeah, looks like they're
Yeah,
just gonna back up. That's a smart idea there. You have that Ari and the Kaisa coming in. Everyone is gathering around Baron though.
the call
Unless
was
an
put
enemy
out.
team is dead. Unless an enemy team is like completely dead. I don't think either team is gonna be able to take Baron without a couple casualties.
It's going to be a.
Kane casually
Yep.
gliding through walls as he does.
The thing is, right now, it's just trying to get vision. It's trying to catch them
Mm-hmm.
off guard by one, and it looks like he
And
is.
that's an ult that should kill him. Wow.
Well,
Solo kill for Kane.
and up here, like, it's just catching them off guard one by one.
And the Rel should be able to jump at him. They just gotta get out of tower.
The flash will keep them alive.
Very
Mid
nice.
turret
Go
goes
up top.
down, and we're going to see another fight in
In their
here.
base. Shut down on the
Excellent.
Kane. They traded. But I mean, if Vlad gets another kill, then there you go. Super. I mean, what was it? The Kane and the Wukong killed each other at the same time, so that's always fun to see. But they're gonna be able to get an inhib here. cow with that attack speed on MF with the, what is it, the W?
Mm-hmm.
So can really help
Strut.
with those. And I mean, with mid lane pushed up and that inhibitor taken, this should be a free Drake if they decide to go for it. And if they can get top tower, then that would set them up for taking Baron.
The thing is, Rise, or I should say Unbanned at this point, has wasted a lot of the teleports trying to get back to lane quickly instead of potentially setting up where he could jump in on a team fight. This wave's
Mm-hmm.
going to push up, but there's not going to be anything. He's not going to push this tower because he's going to decide that he wants to clear jungle.
Yeah,
This
so
doesn't do anything. The reason it doesn't do anything is because looking at jungle right now, 156 CS to 96.
yeah, I
Chances
mean,
are,
and the farm, like Rise has a lot of CS up on the Orin, but he doesn't need CS right now. His team doesn't need CS. He needs
right,
objectives. He needs towers.
because everyone gets gold with turrets, and so giving
Mm-hmm.
everyone gold is better than trying to stack one player.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point too, he's taking his
Oh my
own.
goodness!
Wow. Okay, we need to go back and see that. Too busy focused on
So
Rise
yeah,
jungle.
it's right here.
Yeah, let's watch this. So they're taking blue buff.
Watch this.
Charmed, Rel charmed. That
King
beautiful
gone.
alt combination. Beautiful alt combination. The Orin alt getting that toss up. Them standing in the MF alt, just taking waves of damage. That was clean. That was really, really good.
So minions already at turret here. So this game is already over. The game was finished because Unbanned couldn't figure out where Darius needed to be. At
Where
this,
Rise needed to be.
well, no, last game where Darius needed to be.
Yeah.
This game, if Rise out in the wrong position again, they're going to lose these turrets and the game.
Yeah, and it looks like we got the Vlad and the Orin pushing that top and just evening out those towers, and we'll see.
So taking a look right now, I mean 243
Holy.
CS. That is a very comfortable Rise. However, the rest of the team 05 and 1, 03 and 1, 1
He's not there
8
for any
and
of those team
0.
fights. He's not,
Right.
that money and into those items isn't making a difference if he's not in the team fights.
Exactly. Wasting the TPs in top as well just to get an extra 10 CS is not going to help you and your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the game, 5-0 and 7, 3-0 and 1, 4-1-6. Kane has had a little bit of a rough game, but that's because Kane is trying to go in for all these team fights. There you
Yeah,
go.
and
There's
I
one.
mean,
There's two.
Vladimir going in, even though
There's
tower
three.
diving and getting hit by 2 towers and still surviving. Just Vladimir things, I guess. He's red buff now. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're able to just push both sides of these waves, get a second inhibitor with the MF strut there.
Rise is
And
not going to be able to come back up. This game is over.
and just maybe what short
No!
of alt. Oh, last minute kill by MF. Beautiful ult by Kane and MF there. And we're ending 26 minutes, just about the same as last game. Let's look some damage charts there, because probably going to see a lot coming from that MF and a lot more damage coming from the Rel than we saw, I think, the last game.
So taking a look, 11,000 gold, 11,000 gold, 10,000 gold. Taking a look at the actual graphs though for damage, Rise was it. Rise what you taking the entire rest of the team and combining them does not equal the amount of damage that Rise did.
Mm-hmm.
Kaisa only dealing 1,000 damage in 26 minutes is ridiculous.
I don't think she ulted. I don't think we saw a Kaisa ult.
She ulted a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, they all missed.
Oh, that is unfortunate. But the MF, you really just see that difference. MF has most damage on blue team there.
So this is this is where this is. So we see Kane, okay, 10,000 damage. We see Wukong 2,900. Here's the kicker though. Look at this. Damage taken. Look at this. Kane took the
That is
most
nuts.
damage, 28,000
I mean,
damage.
yeah, and I was getting upset at him for not getting kills, but he was tanking that damage
He
so
was
his
tanking
teammates could get
every
kills.
single one.
Even the Rel didn't get close to taking that much damage. Because, I mean, Rel's meant to be, well, not meant to be, but can be a very tanky support, and you'd expect her to have taken more damage.
So, oh,
Great, great 2 games, though. The picks and bans from that first round, those were kind of nuts. Like, just pure CC. I mean, yeah, that is just so much. They tried to clearly go for more mobile champs, but
oh, yeah, mid lane, 2 vision score last game, 1 vision score this game for Jonesboro.
mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the thing. The vision, they might be placing wards, but the vision score was not there. Rel coming in 43 vision score.
I mean, yeah, the Rel had their support item finish first. Like, I mean, at least the first part of the support item finished first, which, I mean, having those bonus wards, being able to go to shop and get sweeper, just you can clear out all the enemies' wards. So look. I think I'm just trying to figure out. Yep. Yep. Alrighty, Alan.
All right.
So it looks like that is it for tonight. Want to close us out here?
Sure. On behalf of Siloam, I want to thank you all for coming out and participating in today's stream. Make sure you go ahead and follow us so that you can stay up to date on all of our games. And from me to you, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Everybody have a great day.
Good night.